So in this Slant Organiser Remake second part, we're going to create the inside section of this organiser. Yeah, let's get going. So here's where we left off last time. We're going to create a new component. We're going to make sure that we've activated our kind of base level here. And we're going to click new component. I'm going to call it inside containers. And yep, make sure that it's got itself selected there. And the first thing we're going to do is going to zoom in a little bit and we're going to create a sketch, and we want to do it on this section here. Okay. I'm going to hit P for project, which is going to allow me to grab these lines from the kind of lip of our base. And what we're going to do is we're going to slightly offset this because we want our inside part to be 3D printed and we want it to fit in. Okay, so I'm just going to go for 0.4 and make sure that the arrow is pointing inwards. If it's not, you can flip it, and you should see that it creates a slightly smaller line that we can use for our extrude inside of the base section. Okay, so do we need to add anything else? Oh, we do need to add some other stuff. So we're going to have a big section across the top and then two smaller sections across the bottom. So we're going to split that up just now. I'm going to get the line tool and I can just move down this line, and once it gets to the middle it's going to automatically give me the little triangle symbol. I can use that just to go across here. It's really handy so you don't have to measure. And then I want to do the same in the middle here. I'm going to go across till I find the triangle, and then I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to finish my sketch. So I'm going to hit the home button. Oh, and I'm going to swivel around here. And I'm going to make these three sections. Now this process is a little bit fiddly, but once you do it once, you're effectively just going to repeat it. So I'm going to click on extrude, grab this top section, and I'm going to drag it all the way through and make sure it says new body. Okay. From here I want to get rid of this extra bit, and I'm going to use my outside shell component as like a tool to kind of cut this to size. So I can say split body. The body I want to split is this big bit here. My tool is going to be this outside shell, but that's not what I want actually. That's just going to use the side of it. Sometimes you can actually click over on the component, might be easier. Let me see if I can expand this down and go to bodies. Yeah, that's a really easy way of just selecting the whole thing. And then I'm going to hit OK. And you're not really going to see much, but let me start expanding out here. So now I've got a bunch of bodies. The one that I want to keep is this one here. These other two are the bits that I now no longer need, so I want to remove them. Not delete, remove them. And then this bottom one here, right click, remove. Yeah, so now I've got a perfectly sized section here. Let me hide the outer shell, and you'll see that that should be a perfect fit for that top bit there. Okay, let's bring back our sketch, and you can see this bit here starting to look a little bit kind of complicated, but we can hide it away soon. We're going to find our extrude. Let's do this one here. I'm going to drag it down to make it bigger than I need. Make sure you go new body. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to split body again. So my body to split is this one that I just made. My tool, I'm going to go across and just do the easy select from here. I'm going to hit OK. And you'll see that again, here's my top bit. This is like an extra bit. This is an extra bit. And this is the bit that I want. So I want to remove this and remove this. And you'll see if I hide this component here, we've got a perfect shape that matches up. One more time. Go in here, drag it down, new body, hit OK. And you'll find in Fusion that there's a lot of things that are kind of repetitive cycles, which makes it really easy to kind of pick up and become good at. Splitting tool, grab this body, hit OK, find the ones that I want, keep, lose, so I can remove this one. Do I want this one? No. Remove. In the future we'll start to name these things, which is good practice, but right now we're just trying to model kind of quickly to have some fun. So we're getting pretty close now. All we need to do is shell some of these things. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to do a 3mm shell. I'm going to shell again over here, 3mm. Over here, once again, 3mm. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. So let me change my camera to perspective so that it gives us a more lifelike kind of look. And also I'm going to add some appearances to this. Oh, let me hide that sketch. There we go. So I'm going to click A for appearance. And I actually printed one of these in class to show as an example. So I'm going to use the same kind of colors as I have in my 3D printed example. So I've got my ABS white, which is kind of very simple plastic texture, and the outside of my kind of shell is a dark blue, and then I can duplicate this. And I was just going with the filaments I had in the printer, and I actually had a very pinky pink as my other color. So I'm going to grab that and I can drag it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This bit's meant to be blue. And I could make this easy, I guess. Let me just drag it across and I can drop it onto the component and it's going to colour all of the bodies inside. Yeah, so I can close and have a look, and yeah, that's what we've got. So we're trying to emulate something like this. They've got some subtle black and white, kind of some classy colours. We've went for some louder, some brasher blue and pink, but yeah, pretty easy to achieve in Autodesk Fusion.